Good afternoon. The objective of this video is to show you guys how you can create quizzes using preloaded ACT questions that are coming from the ACT preparation course. So the first step that we're going to do is go ahead and open up the ACT preparation course from your dashboard. You can click on that. That will take you to some version of the ACT preparation course. By the time that you guys get this, the homepage will look a little prettier than this, but it has everything that we need. So on the left-hand side, you guys will see a navigation bar, and the first button you need to click on is Quizzes, because we're going to be creating a quiz. Once you're in the quizzes, you'll see all the pre-created quizzes that are available. If you want to create your own quiz, however, in the upper right-hand corner, you will find the plus quiz button. And if you click on that, that will lead you to the quiz making prompt. Now, there's a couple of things that you should probably do. The first thing I recommend is go ahead and giving it a title. So I'm going to call mine the Science ACT Test. And down below in the box, you can go ahead and type a set of instructions. Just kind of a good way of giving your students something to look at before they dive straight into the first question. Now, there's two other important settings that we're going to want to check before we start loading questions into our quiz. The first one is that we want to make sure that we give ourselves a time limit here. Seeing as my quiz is going to be only 3 questions long, I'm going to give my students a total of 5 minutes to work on it. The second thing is that I don't want my students to see what the correct answers are after the quiz is over with, because then they might help other students or find out that later on that my quiz has been leaked. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off this button right here so that students will not be able to see the correct answers. You can go ahead and give the correct answers out in class if you wish, but I'm personally disabling that for my quiz. Now, once that is all done, the next thing we need to do is start loading some questions into our quiz. The first thing you can do for that is to click the Questions tab up at the very top, and you're given 3 different options. You've got New Question, where you can create your own questions. You've got Add a New Question Group, which is the option that we're interested in. And if you want to handpick specific questions, you can use the Find Question button. Now, the ACT course comes preloaded with a number of ACT question banks that have been created for you. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new question group. And I'm going to title my question group Experimental Design, because those are the types of questions that I'm interested in my science kids being able to answer. Now, if I want to have 3 questions, as I stated before, from experimental design, I can go ahead and click that. Now what I need to do is connect this to the experimental design question bank. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button that says Link to a Question Bank, and that'll bring up a prompt with all of the question banks that are available to me. My ACT question banks appear right at the very top, and so I can go ahead and find experimental design right here. I can see it's got a total of 5 questions available, and I'm going to select this bank. Once I've gotten that done, I'm going to click the Create Group button to load those questions in. And what this means is that all of my students will get 3 randomly selected questions on experimental design from that question bank. So every student winds up getting a different set of 3 questions, but all of them will be referring to experimental design. Last thing I'm going to do is hit the Save and Publish button right here, which will go ahead and save my test and make it available for my students. And there it is, the test is complete. And if you want to double check it, you can click the Quizzes button again over on the left-hand navigation bar, and you'll see in your assortment that, yep, here's my Science ACT test. That is what it takes for you to create quizzes in Canvas from our preloaded question banks. I hope this video is helpful, and have a great day.